So this year, Halloween Horror Nights have stepped it up. There's stuff to see, more stuff to do, but there's actually an interactive element that they are introducing this year for the first time. As of this recording, it is 11 o'clock at night, and all the houses are ridiculous. They're like 80 minutes, 100 minutes. There's no way we're gonna do them. But I figured we can give this opportunity to try this interactive thing that just debuted tonight. So let's see how it is. Let's head on inside and see if it's gonna be fun or not. Right, so the first interactive activation is going to be over here, right across from Illumination. You're gonna come over here and see if we can do this. So actually, you can save it to your Apple Wallet. There's Zombie Chris, and that way you can utilize it. Yes, there is a lot to discuss when we're talking about Universal's Backlot Club. If you don't already have an account, make sure to go to Universal Orlando or Universal Hollywood, sign up for an account. You're gonna need that. Then, as well as through the app itself, you can get to the Universal's Backlot Club, but you can also save the website as a separate little app. I have that invested on there so I can just go straight to it. For Apple users who use an iPhone, you can add the Backlot Club to your digital wallet. So that's kind of cool. So if you're doing the check-in process, you can just pull up your little, Apple Wallet and then, check in. Another cool aspect is that this is actually on the web as well. So you don't have to use the phone if you don't want to use the phone. You will use the phone to do the digital check-ins in the park at Halloween Horror Nights and to receive your digital, prizes and your physical prizes. You'll have to have the phone. But if you just happen to be at home and you want to, go through your account or do some of the trivia, you head to backlot.club is going to be the website. And I'll have a link down in the description box. And then there's your webpage, all your trivia, all your points, your screen, your login, everything. So you can go to your webpage, you can see your name, you can edit if you want to edit the photo. You can't obviously edit your name, but you can edit the photo if you like. You can see your points. It's a lot better on, I would say, the web browser than in the app because you're trying to see everything and it's just, your screen size is a lot different than what you use on a computer or a laptop or a tablet. Now, while I do enjoy the idea of something interactive to do during Horror Nights, and it expands sort of what we do in the event, especially for us local people, frequent fear people that are going to go down and spend maybe 2 weeks enjoying Halloween Horror Nights. I certainly wish it was a bit more, and I know this is just a step in the right direction. So Halloween Horror Nights people that worked on this, the team, if you're watching this video at all, here's some really cool thoughts that I think can expand this. So the hats are $35, $20 for these, and this little guy is $85. So to note, I got the card. You have to be at Five and Dimes by 12 o'clock. So you can't come later than 12 a.m. This is what the card looks like. It's an actual physical card. It is really awesome. It has like that flush feeling on it. I wish I went here every single week to do this, but sadly I cannot. So next week will be Arletista, which I would love that card, but yeah, that's really dope. Awesome. My one big problem is that, as far as I can see right now, it is nothing but trivia. I myself am not a big trivia fan. Like, I can't remember things. If you ask me what came to Halloween Horror Nights 2 years ago, I don't know. I can tell you factual things like the icons' names, certain houses that I like, certain houses I didn't like. But if you ask me trivia questions, I'm not going to get them really correctly. And especially the time frame that you guys have it, 10 seconds is like that. Like, you have to read the question, then you're trying to answer. You only have like 3-4 seconds to answer. It's not really fun, I would say. The trivia, for those folks who love trivia, it's probably great. For folks who don't really care about trivia, or if you're like walking around Halloween Horror Nights trying to enjoy the event, you want something really cool. You want something interactive in the park to do. That's why I think this would be cool if you have this whole Backlot Club connected to some device, whether it be a medallion, a lantern, something you guys can come up with for us to physically buy. And I know that's stretching. I know, don't give Universal more stuff to have us buy, but if you have something for us to buy and then have that connected and make certain things happen in the park, I think that would blow this out the water. Now, sure, sorry Knott's people, love your event, top tier, one of the best events I've ever been to, and I know that is still in your idea, but everyone can have fun in the haunt season, right? Right? But yes, I think that would be the ultimate way of doing this, where you mix some of the trivia, some of the digital check-ins, but also give us physical stuff in the park, in the zones, maybe a certain way. Like, for instance, for this year, if you've been, like, maybe you turn a couple of the pumpkins turn different colors, just little stuff like that, where it's like, it really sets up this really cool atmosphere in the park, and it makes you feel like you are a part of Halloween Horror Nights. Maybe if you go meet Sergio at the bar and you bring your little medallion or something, there's a really cool interactive thing that happens, like the lights flicker or something really cool. Maybe something in the house happens. These are really cool interactive ways mixed with the Backlot Club, I think would be a knockout of the park. Bravo to the team. And I would love for this to be expanded, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be expanded in the future with Christmas and with Mardi Gras and whatever else may come to Orlando parks. So we'll be testing this out in Hollywood. I'll be out there for 2 days, so I'll try to test it out there and see if there's any difference. I'll report back if it is not. Thank you all for tuning in, and if you found this video helpful or if you have any questions, obviously leave them down in the comment section, and I will, of course, see you all in the fall. Peace out, everybody. Now, first, before anything, make sure you download the Universal app or go to yes, there is a lot to discuss when talking about Universal's new thing, the